So then, it's your match preview of our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, taking on our West Midland rivals, Aston Villa, at Molineux in the Premier League. Jam-packed full preview coming up for you. You're not going to want to miss. So yeah, coming up in this, we've got all the usual jam-packed. We've got the latest game from CIRCL. We've got some details coming up on this particular cap that I've been sent, so wait up for that. We've also got Magic Moss from another secret location. You are gonna want to see this. And we've got Seb from the Holland Podcast giving the Villa view as well. But before we get stuck into that, really looking forward to the game against Villa. A lot more looking forward to the game this week than I was against Man City last week. You have to take your cap off, literally, to Aston Villa. They're having an absolutely fantastic season. Since Unai Emery's come in, he's completely transformed, and they look a team full of confidence. They look a team full of goals, and they look like a team that's, you know, fair enough, going somewhere. And they've also obviously got the European games as well that they've got this year. Interestingly, obviously playing Thursday night in Europe, the game is on a Sunday. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff. How is that going to affect Villa after having the European game? It didn't affect them very much the last game. In fact, they played really well and won. And Wolves obviously do know all about being in Europe and then having a game on the funny, but it will definitely test their squad. Wolves, of course, having a full week to prepare, but Aston Villa's last game was a 6-1 demolition of a very good Brighton team. They took them apart. Fantastic performance, and that's just where Villa are at the moment, and they can do that to teams. Wolves, on the other hand, beat the champions who hadn't dropped a point in the Premier League with a fantastic win, 2-1 over Manchester City, and that slightly changes the landscape coming in. I'm going to talk a bit more about the Villa game in a little bit, but the CIRCL app this week, if you've not on it, is fantastic as always. We're focusing this week on the 5 match millions. That's a game where you literally, I think it's a couple of quid you put in, and you can win up to 1 million. Yes, £1 million. I think they had 128 winners on the app last week. The link's in the description below. Get yourself onto that and get onto the 5 match millions, and hopefully you'll be a winner, as we've had many other subscribers as well. I'm going to come on to my cap in a minute, but before we get on any further, let's hear what Seb from the Holland Podcast has to say, followed by my dad from another mystery location.
Hello Daz, thanks for having me back on. Feels weird to be going to the Molineux this weekend and not playing alongside you. It should be a good one. The Molineux is a weird one for Villa. We seem to be doing very well at the moment. We're flying, bar the odd weird result. Liverpool, our first Conference League game, which we obviously lost, and then Newcastle start of the season. Apart from that, we seem to have continued on our good run of form from last season, but the Molineux is a bad place to go for me personally. I've never actually seen Villa win there. We don't really seem to do very well at your place, which I'm sure your boys will enjoy very much, and I'm a pessimist, so I would be happy with a draw this weekend. Obviously off the back of a victory against Man City yourselves this season, I think that should help pick you up. You might be able to find some form. I will go for a score draw for this one. I reckon 1-1. 1-1 will be the case. We're also missing some key players. Diaby looks like he might not be ready. Kamara as well. That's almost our spine. So that will only make it even more challenging. If we came away with a point, I'd be relatively happy. But you never know. You never know. They're always fiercely contested games, so it could go either way.
So we're here with the new head coach of Wolverhampton Wanderers, Magic Moss, standing in this weekend for Gary O'Neill ahead of the Villa game. And we basically want to know what your thoughts are ahead of the game, Mr. Magic Moss.
We're going to win.
You were going to win?
Of course we're going to win.
You're really confident then?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And, you know, do you have a score prediction?
We're going to win 2-1.
Another 2-1.
I got 2-1 like you usually do. 2-1, yeah.
2-1. Who's going to score our goals? Have you planned it out?
Hey?
Have you planned out who's going to score? Have you told them?
We'll have Neto, we'll have Neto and we'll have Fabio.
Fabio Silva, you're going to give him a goal, like you're going to come on and score the winner, is he?
Yeah.
Right then, I know that you have a unique way of doing your press conference because you want to sing a song for all the fans out there.
Especially fans I've been on my holidays in Cornwall with my daughter.
And they asked you to sing a song.
And he likes me to sing.
A song.
Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. I know it's true, yes I'm a fool. No one seems to care. I need the world to share my life with someone who really loves me. I see them all falling in love, but my lucky star shines up above. Someday maybe the stars will shine on me. Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. And Wolves are gonna win 2-1.
Fantastic, Dad. Lots of love, you know. His new album.
Love everybody. Everybody look after yourselves and everybody else.
If Wolves Records are watching, we can sign him up. Dad, fantastic. Always Wolves, Dad.
Always Wolves, David. Look after yourself and everybody else.
Come on.
Come on.
Thanks ever so much to Seb from the Holland Podcast on the Villa View, and of course from my dad, Magic Moss, which was filmed from the media suite at Molineux. And the media suite, because if you've not seen, I'll leave it on the end screen for you. I'm running a charity sevens to raise money for the Wolves Foundation. All the major content creators of Wolves have participated and entering a team. This is to raise money for the great work that the foundation do for children, for the underprivileged, disabilities around the city, and they need to raise money and awareness, and that's what we're doing it for. You can get tickets to go and watch. It is Sunday the 15th of October at the Compton Down, the Wolves Academy training ground. If you want to go, just donate £5, put ticket and also your name, and if you can't go, maybe you'll just consider donating as well. Anyway, on to the game itself. As I say, Villa come here full of confidence, but Wolves got a great win. I think Wolves are going to be needing to stay in that back three, a similar sort of game plan to how we played Manchester City. We looked a lot more secure defensively. We had pace in attack, and we looked like we could score goals. Villa are going to come here really, really strong, but we do have a great record against Villa. They just can't seem to somehow manage to beat us. Maybe they will this weekend. Who knows? They'll certainly come in with a lot of confidence. I think if we get a point, it will be a good point, because it's a good Villa team, especially off the back of the Man City. But I do believe that we can go there and get another victory. I'm thinking that we're going to win this one, probably 2-0 or 2-1. I just feel that we're going to do them again. Might be wrong, don't know. And finally, of course, this cap has been sent to me by Foco, one of my new partners. It is really good little cap. The link's in the description below. The quality is really good. This has got actually properly embroidered as well. If you can see, it's properly embroidered. It's not a stick-on patch. And I think you can get them for about 15 quid delivered wherever you are in the world. So check the link on that in the description below. And along with the Just Giving gift, if you want to get tickets to go to the Wolves Content Creators Cup 7-a-side competition, check that out. And maybe you'll support as well. If you're enjoying these videos, please smash a like, and if you're brand new, consider subscribing. Let's hope Wolves have got, because I'm still like, it was so great beating City. It's so long we've waited for a bit of joy, but the acid test is, can we follow it up and do it again against Villa this weekend? Leave your score predictions and thoughts in the comment section. Until then, always Wolves.